He is the great. A lot of trash talk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That uppercut digging to the body. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. A big whiff with the right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These punches coming from every angle. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them, more than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Get him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Just misses with that left uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
His stamina is off the charts. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Can't land the jab there. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That uppercut misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. This fight has a real good flow to it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter... They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind.
Counter with that left hook.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we're entering... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. The straight right just misses. A swing and a miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard. That bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook just can't find the target. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. No defense for that hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook just can't find the target. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punching. Let's talk about Chavez in that last. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Miss with that jab. There's a counter shot. There's a counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last. They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone.
And down goes Crawford. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Continue.
Well, he's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Nope, that hook won't score. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Holding nothing back here in the round. That right hook catching air. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Confidence is going to be stretching out his back. We've got to keep on top of this kid.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. You know that bell was... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Crawford in trouble. Believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? The straight right just misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The right hook misses. The jab doesn't quite connect. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. The jab slightly off target.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble! We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.